Starting with our top story this morning, Prime Minister Modi, who is in Qingdao for a 2-day visit to China, will today attend India's first ever Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. Modi will deliver his first speech at the SCO meet and is expected to talk tough on terror. Modi will start his day as early as 6:30 a.m. after which he will attend a restricted session of SCO members. At around 8:30 a.m. India time, Modi is expected to attend a plenary session followed by a joint presser at 11 a.m. Later in the afternoon, Prime Minister Modi will hold meetings with the presidents of Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. Modi will depart for Delhi at 3:30 p.m. this afternoon. Remember, yesterday the Chinese president accepted Prime Minister Modi's invitation to host him at an informal summit in 2019 in India. Ahead of the Shanghai meet, both the leaders signed agreements on providing Brahmaputra River flood data to India and rice exports to China. My colleague Anand Krishnan now joins me live from Qingdao on this story. Anand, what's on the itinerary today? Prime Minister Modi to make his first ever speech at the SCO summit. What can we expect?
That's right. Yesterday, the focus was pretty much on the bilateral issues, with Prime Minister Modi having this very important one-hour meeting with President Xi Jinping, who accepted his invitation to come to India in 2019. That was one of many understandings that they reached yesterday. But today, of course, as you rightly said, the focus is on the multilateral. Currently, the SCO leaders' restricted session is underway here in Qingdao. And in a few hours from now, the first plenary session will also be open, where we can actually hear Prime Minister Modi's first address to the SCO summit, where he's likely to send a strong message on terrorism. Counter-terrorism is one of the areas of focus of the SCO and one of the reasons why India sees a lot of merit in joining this organization. So it'll be interesting to see the message from the Prime Minister, which is also expected to stress India's vision of strategic autonomy, a multipolar world, not to mention, of course, India's very strong stand on terrorism. So it will be interesting to see a few hours from now how the Prime Minister calibrates his message, which is, of course, going to be the first delivered by an Indian Prime Minister as a full member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization grouping.
Right. Anand, thank you so much for all of those details. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you through the day. It was an eventful day for the Prime Minister on Saturday when he met his Chinese counterpart in Qingdao. The two powerful leaders held constructive talks and signed 2 deals. Now, all eyes on Prime Minister Modi's SCO speech, which is scheduled to be held in a few hours from now. Take a look.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi back in China. More than a month after he held an informal summit in Wuhan with the Chinese President Xi Jinping. Sitting across the table, both the powerful leaders praised each other as they held a bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the SCO summit. Modi, who is in China to attend India's first ever Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, hailed the regional bloc meet as an opportunity for India to grow with the promising Asian giant. After the two leaders broke the ice in Wuhan, this is Modi's second visit to China in barely 2 months. And in what could be seen as a big success for India, Chinese Premier Xi Jinping accepted PM Modi's invite to host him at a second informal summit in India in 2019.
One of the important outcomes of today's meeting was that the Chinese side conveyed that they accepted Prime Minister's invitation to President Xi Jinping to have a similar informal summit in India in 2019.
Highly placed sources have confirmed that India and China signed 2 bilateral agreements at the Qingdao meet. The first over sharing of hydrological data on the Brahmaputra River, and the second on expanding rice exports to China.
President Xi Jinping said that this had been a very successful summit, that the discussions without agenda in a relaxed setting had allowed both leaders to discuss a number of issues, and he described the Wuhan summit as, quote-unquote, a new starting point in our bilateral relations. Prime Minister made a similar appraisal, a very positive appraisal. He described this, and I quote, as a milestone, unquote, in our relationship, one which would help in developing mutual understanding, one which would enhance mutual trust, and one which would take the relationship in a forward direction.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to take a strong stand on fighting terrorism when he delivers India's first address at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meet. This as Pakistan's President Mamnoon Hussain will also be representing first summit as a full member, a year after it was granted full membership at the SCO. However, there are no meetings planned between Indian and the Pakistani leaders at the SCO. The regional bloc meet has traditionally focused on counter-terrorism and security issues, and India's hope is to bolster regional cooperation on combating terror. With Anant Krishnan in Qingdao, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, 2 days after an assassination plot to kill Prime Minister Modi was revealed, the conspiracy theory now to kill the Prime Minister has become a political war between the left and the BJP. A well-known former JNU student has made a bizarre comment on the conspiracy theory to kill the Prime Minister. Shaila Rashid, in a tweet, has hinted that the Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari allegedly had a role in the plot to assassinate Prime Minister Modi. She said, and I quote, "Looks like RSS/Gadkari is planning to assassinate Modi and then blame it upon Muslims/communists and then lynch Muslims," unquote. Fuming over the remark, Gadkari lashed out at Shaila. He said, and I quote, that he would take legal action on anti-social elements who have made bizarre comments attributing personal motives to me regarding the assassination threat to the Prime Minister, unquote. Gadkari is mulling to slap a defamation case against Shaila for maligning his image as the minister and that of the RSS too. Speaking to India Today, Shaila Rashid, however, defended her tweet as just a sarcastic one.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's precisely the point that I wanted to make is sarcastic. That you are. I mean by you, I mean context is no. That's what the context is. So we have to say that. He uses an entire show to defame Umar Khalid and his father, and to indicate that they are trying to assassinate Modi. Now you know what is bizarre. That is bizarre. This is a sarcastic tweet. There is no need to get worked up about this. And this is precisely the reaction that I was waiting for. What I need to say is that all these conspiracy theories that are being peddled, that Umar Khalid is trying to kill Modi and Umar Khalid's father is involved or whatever, all this is being done to hide the economic failures, the socio-economic failures of the Modi government. And Modi is just trying to look like a victim now by using his B-team channels to peddle these conspiracy theories that he's being trying to, he's being assassinated or whatever.
We earlier spoke to BJP's Nupur Sharma, who said that Shaila's tweet hinted that the left parties were panicking.
You know what, I don't really care what she says in defense, but I do care about what she's tweeted. And as the Honorable Union Minister has rightly actually said that we are going to take legal action, and all of this explanation and defense and all that will have to be actually put on record before the courts. Now that's one. Secondly, I certainly want to actually make a comment of my own. The kind of conspiracy theories and bizarre comments that are actually coming out goes on to show that maybe these people know a lot more. Because the fact is that either they feel that they're threatened because they're getting exposed with the letters that are now a part of a judicial procedure in the courts in Pune and Maharashtra. Secondly, all these unfounded basis allegations and claims to know, oh, there is a plot like this and that actually go on to show, are you an accessory? Are you just trying to cover up for what is actually
Shaila, you want to respond to that?
Now a legal part of a judicial proceeding in Pune. This is not a small thing. It's a very, very big allegation.
Shaila, do you want to take that question?
Allow me to
let her finish. After that,
Nupur, let her answer. Nupur, let her answer.
Allow me to complete. I'm sure Ms. Rashid has a lot to answer now before the courts of law of India.
Now, the war over ministerial berths in Karnataka Congress is far from over. A day after rebel MLA MB Patil met Congress President Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi's close aide Ahmed Patel, now other disgruntled MLAs will meet Patil. Only yesterday, another MLC came out and said that the Kurba community was not adequately represented in the state cabinet. The Congress till now has been unable to broker peace with its MLAs. Senior Congress leader D.K. Shivakumar held meeting with dissenting MLAs through the night. Meanwhile, supporters of Congress MLA Ramalinga Reddy also protested being denied a ministry.
I have come and met my president Rahul Gandhi. So I have briefed him the situation in Swan. Not only my individual, the entire situation over in Karnataka and the feelings of the party, the people, MLAs. I have not asked for anything, to forget about assuring anything. We were not coming here to ask something. I only briefed them. Nobody from BJP has contacted me.
ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಎರಡನೇ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ನಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಶಾಸಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪಕ್ಷ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರನ್ನು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಲಾಭ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಜನರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅವ್ರ ವಿಚಾರ, ನಮಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ.
I am not aware what he is demanding. I spoke to him yesterday. I went to his house myself, Deshpandeji and Shivakumar and George. All of us, all the senior leaders of our party, we went and met him. We tried to explain the situation, and yes, he has also asked few questions, and we have answered them.
Major chunk of the votes are minority Muslims and Kurba community. They were supported Congress like a rock. But while forming the government, Kurba community is left out. It is not correct. That's why I am bringing this to the notice of the High Command.
Monsoon misery has returned to the maximum city Mumbai. A day after heavy rains lashed the city, leading to severe waterlogging in many parts, the weatherman has now predicted more rains for the next 3 days. As Mumbaikars brace for more rain trouble ahead, fishermen have been asked to not venture into the sea. Tourists too have been advised to stay away from coastal areas. Last night, a 13-year-old girl became the first victim of the rains after she died when a coconut tree fell on her in Mumbai's Dahisar. Following heavy rains, the Andheri subway has been shut. Till Saturday evening, Mumbai recorded maximum rainfall in Dharavi and Hindmata.
जैसा कहीं विस्फोट हुआ, ऐसा धमाका हुआ और झाड़ नीचे गिरा और बच्चे लोग इधर खेल रहे थे. 2-3 बच्चे थे, एक नीचे आ गया, 2 भाग गए उधर से.
तो पेड़ काफी पुराना या
पेड़ तो पुराना ही है, 20 साल से मैं देख रहा हूँ उधर. हाँ,
तो वो लड़की के क्या उसमें दब गई थी क्या?
हाँ, नीचे दब गई लड़की.
Listen in to how Mumbaikars feel about the monsoon misery that they are forced to deal with year after year.
In a monsoon like this, driving in that vehicle is wonderful. Despite the traffic, I think I got used to it. The monsoon can just not stop the spirits.
It is difficult for us to adjust because we're used to the desert sun, which is it's always sunny. We don't check the weather. So now it's really perfect that.
After assuring that the situation in the city was under control, Deputy Municipal Commissioner evaded questions over waterlogging in Hindmata and Dharavi. Listen in.
कोई रास्ता ट्रैफिक के लिए बंद नहीं हुआ है. 1-2 जगह ट्रैफिक डाइवर्शन दिया है. ट्रेन बंद नहीं है, ट्रेन शुरू है. और मुझे लगता है कि महापालिका और उसके अधिकारी जो काम कर रहे हैं उसकी वजह से अच्छा रिजल्ट आ रहा है और फिलहाल तो परिस्थिती नियंत्रण के अंदर.
सर, संध्याकाळी हेवी रेनफॉलची वॉर्निंग आहे. अजूनही पाणी
थँक्यू.
सर, संध्याकाळी हेवी रेनफॉलची वॉर्निंग आहे. अजूनही पाणी
थँक्यू.
सर, संध्याकाळी हेवी रेनफॉलची वॉर्निंग आहे. अजूनही पाणी
थँक्यू.
सर, संध्याकाळी हेवी रेनफॉलची वॉर्निंग आहे. अजूनही पाणी
थँक्यू.
Okay, my colleague Mustafa Sheikh now joins me live from Mumbai on this story. Mustafa, what is the situation like on ground zero today?
Yes, follow me. We have had enough warnings by the Met Department saying that there will be continuous rainfall. It was the warning came through yesterday. As of now, on Sunday morning, there has not been that much rain recorded in Mumbai city in suburban areas. But yes, the effects of rain that happened yesterday were that a girl died out of a tree falling in Dahisar area. So it seems that not only the rain, the fire, street collapse, accidents related to rains are also seem to be troubling Mumbaikars at this point of time. But it's a weekend, there were enough warnings, so not a lot of people have ventured out at this point of time. But in the coming hours, it may rain heavily. But the only main problem will occur if it rains heavily on a Monday when people will be going to office and using the local place for me.
Right, Mustafa, thank you so much for that update. Now, a day after Delhi got some respite as heavy rains lashed the city, the meteorological department has forecast more rains in the capital. Heavy rainfall was also reported from neighbouring Gurugram. Not just this, heavy winds lashed Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan's Bikaner. The storm made it difficult for commuters to travel and for pedestrians as well. While the temperatures drastically dropped, some flights from Delhi were diverted in wake of the storm. After massive backlash from Hindu nationalist groups under fire, Priyanka Chopra has finally apologized. Priyanka took to Twitter to apologize for a recent episode of a Hollywood show Quantico, where she, as an FBI agent, can be seen foiling a Hindu extremist plot to carry out a nuke attack in New York. She said, and I quote, "I'm extremely saddened and sorry that some sentiments have been hurt by a recent episode of Quantico. That was not and would never be my intention. I sincerely apologize. I'm a proud Indian and that will never change," unquote. Remember, the apology comes after Hindu groups protested against the Hindu remark in a Hollywood show and blamed her for maligning India, asking her to return to Pakistan. The ABC network too had tendered an apology for the Hindu terror plot in the show. Priyanka was earlier trolled for the episode as well. A hashtag named "Shame on You, Priyanka" was also trending on Twitter. Remember, this isn't the first time the actor has been trolled on social media.
प्रियंका चोपड़ा को पूरे देश से माफी मांगनी चाहिए। अगर वो माफी नहीं मांगती तो हमारा ये प्रदर्शन, हिंदुओं का प्रदर्शन, हिंदू संगठनों का प्रदर्शन, देश का प्रदर्शन और आगे उग्र होगा और फिर हम मांग करेंगे पाकिस्तान, प्रियंका चोपड़ा को पाकिस्तान भेजा जाए।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.